Today I'm going to show you how to make a seafood noodle stir fry. Now, don't be intimidated by all the ingredients. You don't need all of them, but if you're able to, it makes for a very colorful dish. For this recipe, we'll need peeled shrimp, squid, fish balls or fish cake, Gai Lan, otherwise known as Chinese broccoli, carrots, bean sprouts, white or yellow onion, fresh rice noodle, the wide flat type, crushed or chopped garlic, salt, pepper, sugar, and oyster flavored sauce. I like to get the frozen shrimp from Costco, the 31 to 40 count, so they're not too small. Make sure they're already peeled. Less work for me when they're peeled and deveined. We're just going to drop these in a basket, rinse, and let them thaw out. I'm going to go ahead and start slicing up the Gai Lan, separating the leaves, cut those in half, and then slice up the stalks. Having the Gai Lan ready first allows me to blanch the leaves a little bit while I prep the other foods. Just fill the wok up with water and get that to a boil. Drop the Gai Lan stalks in for just a couple of minutes, then add the leaves. Once they're slightly tender, I'm going to go ahead and remove them from the water and set them aside in a strainer. So let's peel the carrots and slice up some nice pieces. Set those to the side. We'll also cut up the onion. I just love onion. Okay, now onto the fish cakes. You won't find these in your typical grocery store, but should in most Asian groceries. If you don't have access to these, it's totally fine. You can make the dish with just shrimp alone. I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the packaging. Let's slice up the fish cake. And set all of this aside. Now, the noodles are similar. You won't find fresh rice noodles at your typical grocery store, but may be able to find this at an Asian grocery store, such as 99 Ranch Market. These noodles are made fresh locally, so you'll need to buy them and pretty much use them within the first 2 days. If you can't find these, you can buy the dried rice noodle, like you'd buy spaghetti, for example, and then cook it a little bit before you make the stir fry. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in a big bowl, separating the noodles until they're pretty much all loosened up. Okay, and with all these ingredients ready, we're ready to go ahead and stir fry. Just add cooking oil to the hot wok, then the crushed garlic. As always, I usually have a huge jar of crushed garlic in the fridge ready to go. Stir that up a little. Let's add the shrimp, a little salt, pepper, and sugar. Then some oyster flavored sauce. We're going to stir this up. Then we're going to add the other seafood ingredients. Now let's add the carrots. These are a little firm, so we want to cook these. Stir that up a little. To get the carrots a little bit more soft, I'm going to go ahead and add water to the mixture. I'm only going to add a half a cup. And besides, I'm making a very big batch here with all the kids and very hungry husband to feed. You'll notice that my batches are all pretty big. And leftovers are always great for lunch the next day. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some cornstarch to the remaining half cup of water, and then set that to the side. Now let's put the onion in and stir it up a little. Grab that cornstarch water mixture and stir that again. Okay, let's put the bean sprouts in, and then the Gai Lan. This looks really colorful. Looks amazing, love it. Okay, now before we add the noodles, we'll need a little more sauce and flavor. So let's put some more oyster sauce in. And now we're going to add the water cornstarch mixture. And we're ready for the noodles. This is a huge batch. It's not going to last very long. Let's stir this up a little bit. Get the juices and the noodles all mixed up. And there you go. Seafood noodle stir fry. Delicious!